Hey guys, JNL0, how you doing? Okay, well we are, I hope all is well in YouTube land, whatever part of the world you are in. We are picking green beans out of our green bean patch down here. We've got a gallon ice cream bucket overflowing, and then we've got that strawberry flat right there. I don't know how much that is. A few pounds anyway, maybe 3 or 4 pounds worth of green beans. But we had a problem this year with our bean patch. You can see this row here, and part of this row and part of this row was eaten by insects as the sprouts sprouted. Bugs just mowed them down. So, you know, we lost out about, we'd had at least twice of what we had as far as our harvest had. We had all these 2 rows filled in. But you know, it is what it is. We move along, and what we've done is we've replanted now. About a week ago or so, we replanted these rows, and all the bean rows have now got another row of beans in there to start growing. These plants here, we picked them twice. This is the second picking of what we got today. They can still have quite a few small beans on them, so we'll probably get a third picking. You can see those smaller beans there. We'll probably get a third picking off of this of at least as much as we had. And then in another month and a half or so, these other rows, so you can see these new beans here that are popping up, and these new beans over here in this row here that are popping up. We'll be ready to do the picking those. And also in these rows I planted corn, which we're starting to get some corn sprouts now here and there, because this dirt, we've grown green beans 2 years a row in this garden patch down here, and I figured it's got enough nitrogen in there, maybe we can grow a little bit of corn. If we get some corn, great, it's a bonus, it's an extra. If we don't, then you know, what are you gonna do? We tried. So anyway, just wanted to share you guys picking green beans. The rest of the garden's doing good. It won't be long, and you can see the potato vines here starting to die out. Down here, the potatoes are starting to die, the vines. So we'll be digging taters here in another week or so, and then our cabbages are doing pretty good. We did have some cabbage worms get onto them and chew up some of the leaves, but for the most part they're recovering nicely and they're looking pretty good. So there you have it. There's our garden update. Beans are looking good. So far everything's doing all right. Waiting for the tomatoes to come on. We're going to be picking, we'll be picking green beans again in another couple days, and we're going to start picking raspberries and blackberries also this evening. The blackberries aren't quite ready, but raspberries are. We're about another week or so on the blackberries, but 'tis the season to get out and get sweaty and start harvesting stuff for the fall. These beans here, we'll freeze them because we're getting ready to get into the dog days of summer, or what they call the dog days. I think the Farmer's Almanac says that they start on the 10th of July, the dog days. And old timers don't like when you can in the dog days of summer, because it's hard to get a seal. There's so much heat and humidity. Unless you got your air conditioner just cranking, man, it's going to get hard to make sure the stuff that you're canning is sealed and sterilized and preserved. It's just so hot and humid. And canning outside and stuff like that is just out of the question during the dog days. So we're going to wait till after the dog days. This stuff will get stored in the freezer, and then we'll can it up, and maybe we'll make a video when we're canning our beans. I don't know, let me know what you think. And you guys have a great evening. Thanks for watching. If I can do it, you can do it. Gotta love green beans. Some of these beans we're gonna leave on the vine to dry, and those will be our seed beans for next spring. But we'll get to that a little bit later on in the year. So, all right guys, have a good night. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great, great night. God bless. In the end. Buzz, buzz, the end.